Hey, welcome to Adopted Geordies, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm Andy Jaye, sat with Mr. Ryan Taylor, and we have a bit of a legend in our midst, don't we, today?
Yeah, again, another fanboy one for me.
He was our midfield maestro, our sometime captain, a man who scored so many goals, especially when it mattered, a man we never wanted to sell. It is the one and only Mr. Yohan Cabaye. How are you?
Very good, thank you very much.
Yohan, this is such a pleasure to have you on the show, here to talk about your time at Newcastle, because if you don't mind me saying, since you've left, we haven't had much of a chance to talk to you about Newcastle. I haven't seen you being able to do many Newcastle-related things. So what a treat it is to reflect on your time. I think this is the first time you've done it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be the first time. So, of course, I'm also really happy to be here with you. And for me, it's always, good memories to share when I'm talking about Newcastle and I'm thinking about my time. It was my first time away from France, and to be honest, the best I had as well. So I'm happy to be here talking about my time with the club and the fans and everything. So I had 2.5 seasons fantastic. The teammates as well, like Ryan, they adapt me, and it was perfect. And when I think about my time, I was smiling and said to myself that I had a great moment there.
Well, what was it like? You know, as you say, it was your first experience of the Premier League, was coming, you just had unbelievable seasons in France, and it was Lille that you left, wasn't it? And you'd had an amazing season with Lille. We signed you, and I can remember from a fan's perspective, there was this buzz. They were like, we have got a player in the middle of the park. This lad can play football. But you'd never done it in the Premier League before, which is the great unknown. So for you to step in, what did it feel like, wearing the black and whites, stepping out at St James's Park, hearing that roar, and the intensity of Premier League football? How was your first game?
Tough. It was against Arsenal at home. But the thing was, there wasn't the time for the game, the clock. So I couldn't see what time it was during the first half. And I said, the intensity is huge, it's tough. And I didn't know about also the pitch, going
it goes
down
down
the hill.
to the gardens.
So I didn't know about that as well. And
I don't think Bruno knows either, because he keeps shooting me away.
That's it.
But no, the first game was fantastic. The atmosphere, playing at St James's as well.
Did it finish 0-0? Was that
0-0?
Yeah. Okay, so that was your debut, was it?
Yeah. So
I just remember looking at the back of Gervinho all day, chasing
God,
after him. But I didn't know that was your debut.
But he gets sent off, Gervinho, no? First game? If I remember well? No?
No, not in that game, no. Because then once he went off, I think he made his debut as well.
Yeah.
I was like, whew. And then on come Theo Walcott. So, nice.
Great.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but no, nice debut. And then I was happy, of course, to start. And of course, I just want to thank one more time the club and also the board at the time to give me the opportunity to play in the Premier League and to be a Premier League player, because I always dreamed to play in England. And for me, Newcastle was the right step to do it.
Well, it was an opportunity that you seized with both hands, Yohan. I mean, the fans absolutely fell in love with you from that first game, and actually, it only got better from there, didn't it? The performances you put in. I think it was 17 goals you scored in your time, something like 79 games for us.
Yeah.
And some of your goals, you picked them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Talk us through some of your favourites.
I would say my free kick against Man United.
Oh, yeah.
At home. Then, against Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah.
As well, the volley. Had the volley against Aston Villa as well. So, my goal at Everton, Goodison as well, a shot from distance. I was enjoying my football, so I tried, but sometimes I had mistakes as well, and I shot far away from the goal, but I was in really confidence.
What's it like when you're a midfielder, as you were? Not many midfielders these days have goals to their game as well. and it's not expected of you. It's just a great bonus, right? You know what I mean? I mean, you obviously run free kicks, so sometimes we did expect, but you took a mean free kick as well, Yohan. Crikey. But if you don't score, do you still feel like I've had a great game? If you've put in a good pass, dominated the midfield, you in check, tackling everybody, taking care of business, could you still come away going, that was good, I was good?
It's at the end, if we won the game, yeah. If we won the game, that's the most important thing, winning at the end. So if we won the game without me scoring a goal, I was happy for the team performance. And then I was really critical about my game, always, even when I scored. That's the way I try to think and work and improve myself every day, like I'm still today. But of course, I wanted to play to be impactful on the game, either assist or a key pass or a goal, and also work defensively. Because when you're midfield, you have to attack, you have to defend. You're more complete player. But I had one coach when I started in Lille, in France, who said to me, you're a midfield player, but if you want to be a different player, you have to score goals.
Right.
And I kept thinking about that quote and that advice, and I work on my game and try to score, as more goals as I can.
That Man United goal, can I just go back to it? Because first half, we used to practice a hell of a lot together, and I used to love working with him because he was an artist, as they say, and I used to love free kicks. But when you've got someone else sort of giving you competition, and just as good as him, it's like, well, who is going to take them on the day? And the United one, we got one first half, and I didn't score. So like all of a sudden, when you know that there's another one coming, you kind of look at each other, and it's like, well, let me have a go now. So obviously he had a go, but I was stood right behind it, and wow, that was far out, by the way, wasn't it? And to go in off the crossbar, I was just like, wow, that was special, man. Honestly, yeah. It was a pleasure.
Were you gutted it wasn't you that took it?
No, because I knew what he possessed in his right foot, and I had my moments. Scoring free kicks, and that was his moment, and what a goal! Because Jesus, man, I watch it back all the time because it's so easy to watch, and the way it goes in, crossbar in, and yeah, it's class, man.
I love hearing that you watch that back. Yohan, do you ever watch your games back? Do you ever type into YouTube Yohan Cabaye Newcastle United highlights or anything?
Today, because of my son, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and also when I was. I was a little bit, thinking of the past, and I wanted to have good memories in mind. So yeah, I was watching a few images and clips from Newcastle, and it gave me confidence back, and I was relief and okay, go again.
Yeah.
But my son today said, "Daddy, yeah, can you show me your time at Newcastle and some of the goals?" And we go on YouTube and watch.
It is nice. It's our only platform to show our kids.
Yeah.
We were all right,
Yeah.
and to get that, like, Dad, you were brilliant. Like, they don't tell me many times, but
you were, man. You were class. You were both unbelievable players, but also at the time, and I mean this as someone that has loved Newcastle for longer than you've both been alive, incidentally. For you guys to finish fifth, for Newcastle to do that at the time was a remarkable achievement, because the club, the seasons prior to that, was not a fifth place finishing football team. So did it feel really special as players? Did you feel like you'd really achieved something?
Yeah, but also you spoke about my debut, but the start of the season we had a unbeaten run. I don't know how much for how many games, sorry, but a long run without any defeats. So we had confidence on board, in the squad, in the groups, and whoever was playing well. Right. Because the spirit, the atmosphere in the squad, the energy as well, and then we had Dembaba.
Yeah, we had a very settled team. The team was never changing much, was it?
No. So Dembaba scored a lot of goals first part of the season.
He was a great player.
Fantastic. And then we had Atem as well, Ben Arfa was playing. Yeah.
I mean, there must have been really one of those crazy things that you guys had, which I actually loved the club for doing, is they had French days, didn't they? Because there was such a strong French contingent. Am I right in saying they were serving French food in the canteen and all that kind of thing?
Yeah,
they'd
sometimes,
They'd put little flags up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which was nice, I suppose, for anyone coming to the club and obviously being away from home.
Yes, but we had to also understand that we had to adapt to the
English culture. Yeah,
of course, because we travel out from France to England, to Newcastle, so we had to adapt to the Newcastle culture and English culture as well.
that wasn't spending time in the pub, was it?
No. But just by speaking the language.
Yeah.
Because when we are too many French people, it's easy to speak French. And it's easy to ask someone, oh, what did he say? Or, But in my case, I wanted to understand the coach, understand the manager. I mean, all the people that I was working with, the teammates as well, the press, the TV, and everything. For me, it was normal to do it. And that's why, I was happy to come when there wasn't too many French players, because maybe at the end it will be easy for me to say, "Oh, translate for me, please." Or, and I start to say, "Okay, I will talk and I will speak English. I will make so many mistakes, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I want to speak English. I want to understand you. I want to have real deep conversation." And today, the funny thing is, when I had the chance, and I have, the chance to watch football on TV, I watch English channel compared to the other one. Yeah.
Do you still watch Newcastle when they're playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. Newcastle, Palace, Lille, Saint-Etienne. All my former teams.
They stay with you, don't they?
Yeah.
Yohan, if you don't mind me saying, it strikes me that you still have a great love for Newcastle United. You still have a real fondness for the team.
Exactly. I said my time was fantastic. And last season we came back to St. James's for Champions League night.
Yeah. That was a night.
2.5 season, trust me, the sound, how noisy, sorry.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. On maybe couple of games, the atmosphere was at that level. Maybe Benfica, the game we played in Europa League against Sunderland. Maybe a few other games, but this night was unbelievable.
Blows your socks off.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about the fans, Yohan, because I mean, I have been in the grounds at St James's in away games where I have sung myself hoarse singing "Don't Sell Cabaye." Could you hear that when you were on the pitch? And how did you feel about it? Because there was all this stuff. People were always trying to buy you from us. This is what we kept being told. And we felt our only way to make a message clear to the owner was literally to give you a song that was literally "Don't Sell Cabaye." How did you feel when you heard those?
Happy, proud, and also with more energy. I wanted to give them back what they gave to me, and every game they were singing that song. And I was happy with like goosebump. You said, and that's for me. That's why we play football, to have this kind of emotion, and it's always emotion when I'm talking about Newcastle.
That's good.
And so it will never change, and that's how I think about the club.
That's important, Yohan, because if you don't mind me saying, it's felt to me like you haven't had your farewell to the fans. Often when we see somebody that has been loved so much, like you were, like Ryan was, by the fan base, when they leave, there's an opportunity to say goodbye. There's a thank you from the club on social media. There's messages of, this is what I felt about the team. Goodbye, thank you, I love it. And I've personally felt that you had been denied that, because when you left, everyone was gutted. And obviously you left to Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, you weren't, because it's your career and you have to look after yourself. But do you have a sort of message to the fans? If we could turn back time and you would have had the opportunity to speak out, do some interviews, what would you have said?
Thank you first of all to had welcome me the way they welcome. Yeah, with a big heart, big open arms, and I felt at home during that time, and for me it helped me so much to adapt really quickly and to perform the way I performed. Of course I worked, but the fans helped me a lot to give 100% every game. And my first game it was a friendly at Darlington, and for me I used to play friendlies during the preseason with, I don't know, small crowds, small stadium, and I watched 6,000 fans in the stand, and I say, wow, that's proper football, and yeah, only thank you, because I had a really great time and I have a great memories today, and they are really special. They are really special, and the way they support the team, the way they love the club. It's nice to see, and it's unbelievable for a player.
And so you have that love back for the Geordies and for Newcastle United.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. That's lovely to hear. Well, look, from my perspective, Yohan, I loved watching you play for my club. I wish you'd stayed longer, but the memories you gave us were amazing, and to see you back involved with the team is a special thing, you know, to sort of share some love with the Geordies and to be in and around Wembley and so on. Thank you for being part of it. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for the invitation.
Oh,
thank you.
Amazing.
I'm really happy to be here as well.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. We do have one question that Rob Lee likes to ask. Ryan, do you want to ask it about the phone book?
Yeah, okay, I'll ask it. So, Yohan, guests get asked, who is the most famous person in your phone book?
Person?
Yeah. Anybody?
Maybe I would say the French president.
Oh, I think there's the winner.
We'll take that. We'll take that. And with that mic drop, we will say thank you. Yohan Cabaye, what a joy, what a pleasure. Thank you for your company. You've been with Adopted Geordies, brought to you by MGM. I've been Andy Jaye. He's been Ryan Taylor. He's been Yohan Cabaye. We'll see you soon.